What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment. I'm here to bring you my video for this week's game versus Rutgers. Let's just get out and start out with it. I'm never one that really goes and pays attention to the betting lines and all that stuff, but when I did actually look and see what the line is today or not for today, but for this Saturday's game versus Rutgers, it's pretty bad. Every week, when I look at the stuff, I see how our team is just going further and further into a hole. I never thought that I would be shocked to see that the line for this game's versus Rutgers is only 9 points or 8 points. I'm not sure. It might have changed since the last time I looked at it. Historically, especially since Rutgers has joined the Big Ten, it's been a guaranteed win for us. Usually like 49-0. We beat them 78-0. It's always been a blowout game. This go around for this year, the way that we've been playing, I have no idea. And that means we have sunk to depths that I couldn't even imagine that we've sunk to. So this game actually concerns me, and it actually is really a good benchmark to see what our team is this year. So, Rutgers has actually improved. They're not the absolute, guaranteed win that they were in years past. And from what I saw, they actually put up about 27 points on Ohio State last week. So I know people will say, well, big deal. I'm sure they weren't trying, or they didn't. A lot of those points were in garbage time or whatever the case may be. Point is they still put up 27 points, regardless of whether or not, the water boy and the cheerleaders were in the fourth quarter. Because in the past, when we had our fourth string guys in, they were still scoring 0. So that concerns me that they were able to put up 27 points on Ohio State. This is a must win. If we lose this game, all bets are off. We're going to lose every other game for the rest of the season, guaranteed. It's not even going to be. There's going to be no doubt in my mind. If we lose to Rutgers, that's it. We're not winning another game for the rest of the season. And I might make a video about this. I'm not sure about the whole recruiting thing and just the situation with Michigan football as a whole. I was supposed to do it Tuesday or Wednesday, but I've just been too busy with work and tired and haven't been able to do it. But this last week was supposed to be a huge recruiting week with a bunch of elite recruits coming in. Like Will Johnson, I think, came in. Damani Jackson came in. There's another guy, forgot his last name. I think it's Wilson, that came in from California. Will Johnson's from state of Michigan. And they came in to watch the game versus Wisconsin. And man, that of all the games that they came to see, this was definitely not the one that they should have saw. But it is what it is. I don't know if that matters as far as the recruitment goes. Does it matter what you do this season if you come in and you make a difference to make the team way different, a year from now or 2 years from now? I don't know. But this is make or break for us for this season. If we are trying to salvage it, we have to win this game. It's going to really tell us whether or not if we lose this game, it just lets me know that there's absolutely zero effort going into this. They're just going through the motions. They've checked out. They've opted out. And, they're just going there because it's on the schedule and they have to play the game. They have to win this game. Defensively, we have to show that we have some sort of we're sort of competent on defense. The whole defense as a whole has been an absolute disappointment from top to bottom. It starts with the defensive line. Not getting any pressure on any quarterback at all. I'm not counting the Minnesota game. After that Minnesota game, I don't even think the anybody from our team has even got within about 5 yards of the quarterback. No pressure, barely any pressure at all, if any. No sacks, barely any hurries. Quarterback has basically been able to sit back, read the field, make his reads, go down his progressions one by one, take his time, be precise. And, with our secondary playing the way it's playing, it's just a recipe for disaster. That's why you saw in that Indiana game them jump off sides like 5, 6, 7 times. It's because they knew that the only way that they stood a chance is to get to the quarterback as soon as possible. Because if they got any type of time, it was going to be a completion or a penalty. So they got to play like their life depends on it, like the season depends on it, and come out with this victory. My prediction, I've been wrong 2 weeks in a row. Actually, three weeks in a row I've been wrong about us winning. But definitely the last 2 weeks, I thought that we were going to at least put up a better effort than we put up. It's one thing to lose. You played hard, you fought hard, you scrapped, you played to the final whistle, and you lost a close contested match. Or you just got beat by a better team, but you put in the effort and you just lost to a better team. I can deal with that. But when you play like you've just given up, that's what I can't accept. In that Wisconsin game, I mentioned it in my takeaways and analysis video, but on that 4th touchdown where they ran in from the 10th, it looked like Mertz was Moses, and he just put his staff in the middle on the 10-yard line and parted the Red Sea, or the maize and blue sea, and allowed his running back to just walk into the end zone. It was just disgusting. So I just want to see effort. I want to see them fight. That's what I'm interested in seeing. On defense, I just want to see them play a complete game. Play smart. Play discipline. The corners I promise you, it just seems as though they haven't practiced. The team looks like they've barely practiced since the beginning of the season. That's what it looks like. They look disorganized, disoriented, confused, just lack of fundamentals, lack of discipline. And all these things are, the recipe of a bad team. So, I think that we're going to win is definitely not going to be any historical win like we've done in the past where we beat them by 4, 5, 6, 7 touchdowns. It ain't going to be anything like that. It might be like how that Michigan State game was versus them, except we're on the winning end. It might be that. One thing I am interested to see is who's going to start at quarterback. Joe Milton does not look good. Really, didn't really look good at all. And I even mentioned that in the first game versus Minnesota. I said he looked okay. Everyone was jumping in saying he looked amazing. He was great. He played well. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't know whether he played well or if it was just that Minnesota wasn't that good. Well, I think it was that Minnesota really wasn't that good. So Joe has struggled. He has a lot of stuff to work on. I mean, he's got to learn that you don't have to throw it 95 miles an hour if the guy is like 10 yards away. You can kind of take a little bit off of it so it doesn't ricochet 50 feet in the air because it went right through his hands because you threw it too fast. So he's got to work on his touch. He's got to work on reading the defense. That second interception, I don't care what anybody says, I swear he threw it to the Wisconsin guy. Like, maybe he was just looking through his progressions, and out the corner of his eyes, he saw a guy open and threw it to him. That's the only thing I can think of, because there was nobody within 10 yards of who he threw it to, except for the guy in Wisconsin. So, I'm interested to see if it's going to be Cade that starts this week. He looked much better than Joe did. I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, Joe is a better fit for the offense because he does give that running threat, but if you're passing and not reading the defense like he's been these last few weeks, you might have to just go with that because we're not doing that whole speed and space stuff and how we've had a year to practice it and it's going to be different. We got the wide receivers now, blah, 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 boo, boo, boo. I haven't seen any of it. This just looks like the old offense all over again. Where are the wide receiver screens? Where are the bubble screens? Where's the speed and space? Where's the swing passes? Where's the checkdowns? Where's this spread offense that's just supposed to be lightning fast and having defenses not being able to keep up? Where is that? Because I haven't seen it. I've just seen a bunch of mess. We can't run the football. Still don't know what the deal is with this whole 4 running backs splitting carries. I understand that the carries might have been limited in the last couple of games because we've got down early quick and we've had to pass in order to get back in the game, so running is kind of out the window. But when you got guys that are running the ball once a game, something is wrong with that. They need to just stick to 2 guys and just be really one guy, one main guy, and have the other guy to spell them. Or if you want to split the carries between 2 of your main guys, maybe 1 series each, or whatever the case may be, that's fine. But splitting it between 4 guys is stupid. I've said it before, how is anybody supposed to get any type of rhythm if you come in, you run the ball one time, then you go back to the bench, and you might not get back in for another quarter or 2? I don't understand it. But, like I said, this might be like 28-24 Michigan. Like I said, I'm hoping and praying that we win this game. If we lose this game, that is going to be catastrophic. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. Do you think we're going to win the game? Do you think this is just another loss? Let me know how you feel. If you like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. It definitely helps me and helps my channel to grow. And if you enjoy my content and like to subscribe and see more, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you later. And as always, go blue.